Over the last 10 years, I read a lot of books in the self-help and self-improvement genre, and most of them did not really do anything for me. However, there were a few that were very good and that actually changed my life. In this video, I want to talk about 4 of them. Let's get into it. Book number 1 is a pretty well-known book, but I still think it's very underappreciated, and that's The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday. Now, this is a book about Stoic philosophy, especially about how the Stoics used to deal with obstacles and problems. And this is one of these books that found me in my life just at the right time, because when I read it, I was just going through a very dark period of my life. I had some health issues. I was feeling pretty lost and lonely. And this book really helped me overcome this. And it did so by changing my perspective on how I deal with problems and obstacles. Because the main idea of the book is that there is no point in complaining about the problems in your life. The only right way to deal with them is to tackle them up front instead of avoiding them or trying to find shortcuts around them, because that's the only way you can really overcome these obstacles. I have to say that The Obstacle is the Way probably is one of the few books that I read in my life that changed my perspective and my mind just through reading the book. And it has helped me to become more resilient, more confident in my ability to overcome problems in my life, and just giving me an incredible sense of calm. The second book I want to talk about here very quickly is The 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss. Now this was so huge for me because it taught me the majority of what I know about productivity, and it really helped me to become a more productive human being, especially in a time where I was drowning in work and I was just not sure how I should deal with all of this pressure and volume in my job. And this book really taught me a lot about how to get more done in less time. And I think it's a book probably everybody should read. Book number 3 is Show Your Work by Austin Kleon. Now this is a cute little book especially for creative people that encourages you to show your work, as the title says, and put it out into the world, even if it's not perfect. And it helped me a lot to overcome my perfectionism. Back when I read it the first time, it encouraged me to share my photography. I was just starting out as a hobby photographer at the time, and it just gave me the courage to share it with people on the internet, despite me knowing that it wasn't that good. And it ultimately even led to this YouTube channel, because through the book I was able to give myself the permission to put myself out here on the web and talk to you guys, knowing that what I'm putting out there is not perfect, but it might still help people, and it also will help me to get better at this so I can serve you even more, I hope. The last book I want to mention here is Essentialism by Greg McKeown. This is one of these books that basically evolves around one single idea, and it feels kind of repetitive, but I still think it's worth reading. Now, Essentialism basically is all about cutting out all the noise of your life and focusing on the few vital things, as the author puts it, that really matter, so that you can become way more effective in the most important things in your life. And it also helps you to let go of the stuff you might have emotional attachments to, but that does not really improve your life. We live in a world full of opportunities, and there's so many things we can do in our lives. And very often, and this is very true for me especially, we try to be good at all of them. But obviously, the more you divide your attention into different directions, the more difficult it will be to be very good at one of these things. And if you divide your time in this way, you probably won't do justice to all of these things. So the solution the book provides you with is cut out the stuff that doesn't really matter, focus on the most important things in your life, and therefore make your life less complicated and more fulfilling. I hope this kind of helped. If so, I'd be glad if you subscribe to the channel, and I wish you a good day. Hope to see you soon. Goodbye.